I am Mike Thornton. I am a realtor with Compass. I have a real estate team west of Chicago, and I'm here with Megan Christensen from FOREWARN. And Megan and I got connected. I think it was through a podcast that we do, and thought it would be super valuable for Megan to jump on and do a quick video talking about her company, which is FOREWARN. And this is a company that's gaining a lot of steam, and I know a lot of agents may be using it, but there's a ton of people also that I think have an opportunity to start using FOREWARN. So wanted Megan to jump on. So thank you, Megan, for taking the time today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I love the opportunity to spread awareness anytime I can. So thank you.
Yeah, and it seems like a super important tool. So I am familiar with FOREWARN, but for the agents or the people that aren't, in the simplest terms, like kind of what is it and why should realtors care about it?
Okay, so FOREWARN was essentially created to bring safety and awareness to one of the most vulnerable industries, which is real estate. So FOREWARN provides essentially instant knowledge about realtors' unknown contacts prior to any in-person engagement, and in turn, that reduces the amount of risk real estate agents enter into on a daily basis. Meeting potentially strangers that they know nothing about. So really, FOREWARN was created just to keep realtors safe, give them knowledge about the people that they are coming in contact that they may not know personally, and just really first and foremost just making sure they are a safe person to work with, and so they are able to verify their identity and just make sure everything's validated that they're being told by their potential clients.
Yeah, I love that. And that's just you mentioned it. It's just a reality of the business, right? You get
Yes.
a call and you want to meet somebody at a property because they seem very interested. And it's like, what is the appropriate level of vetting? And what I love about FOREWARN is it's at your fingertips, right? So you have an app, right? So you can go on your app and tell me a little bit about that process. So it's kind of here on the screen here, but like what is like I get a call and they want to meet at a house later today. What's the next step for me as an agent?
Absolutely. So really, you can do this even when you're on the phone with somebody. All you do, there is an app. You type in their phone number or their name. If you have their name, you can do either. There's both searches available. Or if you're on the computer, you can use your web browser as well to access FOREWARN. But yes, you just input their phone number or their name, and really in seconds, you have all the information that we have available to give you at your fingertips. So you'll get their verified identity, any aliases, any criminal history, financial risk, court records, assets, really just to make sure that they are who they say they are, they're telling you the truth, and that they are a safe person to be working with. Not that everybody who calls you is not a safe person. I'm sure most of them definitely are safe, but this is just for you to go the extra step that only takes seconds just to make sure if there is a scenario where, say, somebody just got out of prison and they're calling you to see a house, like you'll be able to see that. And then you'll be able to take the extra steps to be like, okay, I don't necessarily want to be alone with this person. I'm going to have another agent come with me if that's, what your comfort level is. Like it's solely based on realtors' comfort levels with how they want to move forward once they have the knowledge that FOREWARN is able to give them. So we're never telling anybody to, just don't work with somebody if they have something, on their profile. It's not that at all. It's totally just giving you the knowledge to make sure you're comfortable in any situation, meeting any person that contacts you. So everything is up to the realtor and how they want to move forward with those scenarios and those potential clients. But yeah, so criminal history, financial risks, assets, property records, those kinds of things are all going to be on the app under their profile when you look them up.
Yeah, I think that's really helpful. So criminal obviously is self-explanatory. If you see something on there, that might be a red flag. But I think as an agent, asking good questions that could go a layer deeper could help you really vet this person out. Questions like, okay, where are you located now? Because you have asset information here. Or,
Yes.
hey, so what's your situation? Are you looking to move? Why are you looking to move? And if their answers don't line up necessarily with what you see on FOREWARN, it's just maybe something for you to take as information and say, okay, there's some discrepancies here. Maybe there's good reason for it, but at this time, maybe I don't feel super comfortable, to your point, meeting them alone at a property. Let's maybe have a buyer's consultation at a coffee shop first, or let's have 2 agents there, whatever that may be. But at least it's more information. But it's up to the agent too. I think it's building a skill of asking good questions, vetting this person out, and then using FOREWARN at your fingertips to kind of try to verify some of those pieces of information, and then do as you will with it. But hopefully it's there, to your point, to make you feel as safe as possible and to really limit your risk in an industry that is risky. To your point, you're meeting people you don't know in strange places. And we hear, I mean, unfortunately, there's horror stories. You just look at the news and things are always happening out there. So I love this as a tool. I love how simple it is. I love what you said, that it's web-based. Also, there's an app, and you could actually do this right when you're on the phone with them, which is awesome. So the big question, is it free to use? Does it depend on if you're members of certain organizations? What's the cost or investment to use this platform?
Yeah, so we have about 225 different associations and MLSs across the country that provide FOREWARN free to their members. So Chicago Association of Realtors is one of them. So they provide this to all their members to make sure, that all their realtors are staying safe. They do want to ensure safety. And so they do provide this free to CAR members. So it's very simple to go in and create your account. Really, there's a website at the bottom of the page on the screen. And so you can go there, you can use the QR code and bring it up on your phone also. And all you do is input your email that your association has on file. For this case, it would be Chicago Association of Realtors. So input your email, you'll get a confirmation email sent to you. That's where you create your password. And really, it's that simple. And that's all you have to do to have access to FOREWARN. As far as if you're not a member already, or your association doesn't provide it, it's still very easy to sign up. You just go to forewarn.com. And it is about $240 for individual agents and brokers. So really, having your association provide it for free, I mean,
it's a huge value. Yeah, the price is right, and
exactly.
I know, thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of agents are covered through all those associations that you talked about. So I think if when in doubt, talk to your managing broker about whether you have this coverage. If you are involved with a large association and you are a realtor and have that designation, you probably already have access to this, is my thought. So yeah, really the price is right. There's no excuse not to use it. I think it's your responsibility too, if you're a team leader, you have showing agents or buyers agents, to make sure your folks are staying safe, and to encourage this or demand that this is part of the process when meeting a new prospect. So I think that's fantastic. Is there anything else a realtor should know or that you'd like to mention today, Megan?
I kind of just want to touch base a little bit and just, when you have such an amazing service provided to you free for your association, or even if you're paying for it, like really just use it to your advantage and vet every single person that contacts you. I mean, there's no reason to be selective. Like, even if a cute little old lady calls you, like, still use it the same for everybody. Because I'm a realtor myself too, and I honestly just had a client who was a sweet old lady, and she ended up having homicide on her criminal record. And I would have never known, never guessed, if I did not look her up on my FOREWARN account. So you just never know. You can't be sure. And so just use it the same for every single person, really, truly. I mean, it's free to use for multiple associations. So why not? It takes seconds, and it's just such a great tool. And even if they don't have a criminal record, maybe it's something as simple as they have a lien or a judgment or something along those lines that you'll be able to find out through the financial risks. And not that you're not going to work with those people, but at least you'll have the knowledge ahead of time to ask them questions. Do you have anything that I should know about before you get pre-qualified? Because we will have to get you pre-qualified before I can show you homes. That way everybody, is being proactive with their time. Things as simple as that to really just save realtors time too. So both safety and time management are both, great benefits of having FOREWARN.
I love that. Time is money, and we don't want to have necessarily spend time that's wasted. So to have that financial and asset information, it just, to your point, allows you to have good conversations. If you see multiple properties under their name, Maybe it's just an understanding, hey, do we have leases in place? Do you have investment properties? This could change your qualifying if you don't. It's just ways to get to all that upfront so that you're not wasting time and showing a bunch of property to somebody that isn't qualified. So that's fantastic. That's awesome. Well, Megan, thank you so much. This was very helpful. Thank you for all that you do to share the good word. I know it's a great tool for realtors out there and helping everybody stay safe. So thanks for your time.